osteoporosis, kidney disease, increased LDL cholesterol because our fiber consumption tends to go down, and diabetes. Because these things, by having those higher protein, higher fat diets, can lead to increased stress on your kidneys, increased saturated fat consumption, so those LDLs going up, higher cholesterol, osteoporosis. It can just, you're not getting necessarily the calcium you need a lot of the time, and just some of those other interactions from those nutrients, your bones can break down more easily. And diabetes, you're putting yourself at risk for ketoacidosis, which essentially can put you in the hospital if you're not eating carbs.
So I have a question about that.
Yeah.
That word you just said.
Ketoacidosis.
That's not the same as ketogenic.
No. So, and for those of you, I apologize, we've gone a little bit over time, so feel free to head on out. So ketogenic means we're producing ketones, which in and of itself is not necessarily dangerous. If we are building up a large amount of ketones in the blood over time, especially in people with diabetes, that can lead to an acidic quality to our blood that can promote a lot of health problems. A lot of the times it can lead to coma, it can lead to a lot of issues that I've seen patients end up in the hospital for when doctors, the first thing they're telling their diabetic patients is stop eating carbs.
Wow. Like entirely.
Or, yeah, but they won't explain what carbs are, so a lot of the time they're still getting fruit and stuff like that. But so it's just a little bit of misinformation that sometimes is put out there and not explained in a very clean and concise way. So making sure you do have a balance of carbs in your diet, even if it's not a ton, but so you might need to eat less if you're a diabetic, but it needs to be balanced in those small portions throughout the day to keep your blood sugar stable. Yeah?
That's another question. So should you eat 5 meals a day or are you more than 3?
Okay.
I mean, is it better to
Yeah.
eat smaller meals with good components, fat, protein, carb?
So what she was asking is it better to eat smaller meals, more smaller meals throughout the day, or 3 main big meals? Usually I tend to recommend 3 meals, 3 snacks. Those meals tend to now be smaller because we're supplementing with snacks between them, depending on also how long you're awake in a day. If you're only awake for 12 hours, you're not going to fit in 3 meals and 3 snacks. But if you have long, busy days, you should be having a meal or a snack every 3 hours. And I like to alternate between the 2. Meals, carb, protein, fat, and veggie, non-starchy, green, leafy vegetable. And on the other side of that protein and carb at your smaller snacks. So having those balanced out.
And if you do a weightlifting session or go run a marathon, make sure you eat right afterwards.
Yes. Get those carbs in your body right afterwards. Follow up. That's why they say chocolate milk is a really great post-workout supplement, because it's got a perfect balance between carbs and protein. So this one, we're over time, so if you guys would like to kind of go through it, you can, but I was just going to say, think about the carbs you ate today. How much are you combining it with other nutrients, and do you need to make any adjustments to what you're eating? But because we're short on time, you guys can either do that and we can finish the discussion afterwards, or if you have any questions for me, let me know. Otherwise, you guys are free to go if you don't have any other questions.
Thank you very much. I just have one.
Yeah.
How was that for diabetics?
Ketoacidosis.
That's bad.
Yeah. But that's something you only really need to worry about if you are a diabetic.
So if you're pre-diabetic, yeah,
You're not at as high of a risk, but if you balance your carbs, protein, and fat, you won't get there. So you don't need to worry too much about it. Yes?
When I was in your class last night, I taught you how to and you suggested that it would be better for me to eat white bread rather than
Yeah, so let's talk about that in 1 second. Let me turn off this video, and then we'll have that conversation so we can talk more privately about it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all your good feedback. We will be posting the video a little later for those of you who didn't make it.